welcome to the first episode of the Teabirds Podcast. I'm George Morris.
Woo! I'm Holly.
Yeah, alright.
I'm Holly, sorry.
Alright, a bit eager, but go on.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kayleigh.
Yeah, I'm Robbie.
And I'm Jack.
And we're some of the Teabirds because there's too many of us to fit in a podcast.
There's 14 in total.
15.
Alright.
15.
Is there 15?
Potentially.
I can't count.
I think there's 15.
We need
and
to fact check.
counting, because apparently it's really easy to get into our cult.
Are you going to let them know how we're swapping up around the weeks?
Oh yeah, pretty much in each episode we're going to have a different, randomisation of people from the Teabirds.
So you're going to get to meet a lot more fuckers.
You're going to meet a lot more fuckboys.
Pick some names out
And
of the hat.
girls.
And then tell us who you want to hear in a podcast.
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us.
Well, what if all the...
I don't want any comments on our podcast.
What if all the requests are, for Jack and you don't get any?
Well, I'm okay with that.
It's going to crush some feelings.
We'll put up a poll.
You're going to have some hurt
For all
feelings.
our listeners out there.
No one requests me. My ego doesn't need to get any bigger.
That is true.
Oh, shit.
Cluck. Cluck.
Guys, did you hear that?
Is there a fucking chicken in there?
I think there's a fucking chicken in it, Robbie.
Must be a fucking chicken.
Cluck.
I don't know how though. This is a very isolated room in the second floor of a media
Oh
building.
no, I saw a little hole in the corner.
There's a little... Oh, wait, what? There's a little hole in the corner of
There is a farm next door.
There is a farm.
Fuck.
We are in a barn.
Do they specialise in chickens?
Jack is eating a boiled egg.
That...
Oh
What?
shit, is it getting revenge?
That wouldn't attract chickens though, would it?
Jack's allergic to
Depends
it.
who wants revenge, innit?
If there were some giants eating babies, you wouldn't see a mother crawl into that place and
But chickens
just
lay eggs, it's a clue.
that was a bit dark, wasn't it?
It's a clue.
Clue to what?
That there's a chicken. Oh, you can get some milk What the fuck?
Anyway, I think we should let the chicken be. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bothering us at the
Chicken
moment.
talk.
Let's not. I've heard it's a horrible racist.
Huh?
I've heard it's a horrible
yeah.
racist.
Speaking of mythical creatures,
Eat it.
as the chicken is, mythical beasts and where to find them.
Fantastic
Fantastic
beast.
That's what I said.
Take two.
Fantastic beasts and where to find them.
Wait, where do you find them?
Croydon.
All over, yeah. There's a lot in Croydon.
There's some, people that you look at and then you're like...
That's
oh,
a beast.
You're a beast.
You're magical.
Most of Peckham.
Peckham's
Hope no one hears this because I'll get fucked up if I go back to London after bad mouthing Peckham.
Some of my family's from Peckham.
They actually?
Yeah.
Peckham.
Yeah.
Guys, just bond
I used to live in
after it.
Peckham.
Bond
Yeah,
after this.
please bond after the podcast.
Sorry guys. What were we talking about?
It was Fantastic Beast and then gone to
Fantastic
Peckham.
Beast. Film review.
Hey,
Film review.
Beast.
He wants to go with first opinions on Fantastic Beasts.
I think you do, Jack.
Well, you might not know this, but I am a major Harry Potter lover, and Fantastic Beasts was, considering how hyped I was, a little bit of a disappointment. I really enjoyed the first part, and then it kind of became a mess.
Oh, here we go.
Just both wrong, aren't you? You know, Fantastic Beasts was a great film. You know, they nailed it. They intrigued you with the fantastic beasts. You know, they were so well explored. There were so many. There's so many great animals in that film.
Were there?
Yeah.
Too many.
They were cute.
Thank you.
They were so cute.
They were cute, exciting.
Too many.
Everything I knew was going to be great in that film was fantastic. Eddie Redmayne, the beasts themselves. It was kind of after they got over that initial jump into it, everything went to shit.
I didn't.
What about that yo-yo bird?
climax.
The climax. That was a good
Katie, do you have
climax.
troubles with climaxes?
Climaxes. Yeah, no, yeah. I thought that word was wrong, but it is right.
Why? What
That's
were
why
you
I'm not an
thinking
English
of?
student.
And also, you're doing it wrong.
What?
No one.
Yeah.
I thought it was just fine. That's the feeling I came out with. It wasn't great. I'll see it again at some point, but I have no desire to see it again.
I think, in my defence, I was very tired when I watched it.
Jack had watched all eight. Well, Robbie had as well. Well, no, Robbie
Definitely had it out
He honestly, for once in his life, shakes his head. So Robbie
and
did
admits
not
he
do it.
bailed.
Fuck that.
Robbie bailed. Robbie
Nice
bails on a lot of
bail,
things.
We
Fuck
call him a
that.
bailer.
So, but we did have a Harry Potter movie marathon, and after watching all of that, Fantastic Beasts was a bit of a letdown.
Don't know. I'm not a massive fan of the last few films.
It was a step up from,
Yeah, but they're so different.
from the last few.
I
Like
think
the quality of Harry Potter is great.
I think the quality of film
Fantastic
was a
Beasts.
step up in Fantastic Beasts.
I thought it
Really?
looked. I thought
Really?
I think so.
some of the CG was really bad.
Oh, in Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
I've been told there's a couple of bits where they completely fuck up as well, just in the background.
Yeah, I've heard that. There's a flag that apparently jolts on the screen and
Yeah.
it looks like it's computerized.
And that first egg looks so bad.
I have
in his
major
hand.
issues with the goblins being CG. I know it's expensive to do prosthetics, but they just look, in comparison to the goblins in Harry Potter, they look awful.
Oh, well, they
Was,
look really
was it the
awful.
actor
They
from
look
Hellboy
fake.
that was playing the
Yeah,
Green Goblin?
Ron
The
Perlman.
Yakuza.
Oh,
Was
don't
that his
even.
name?
Oh, come on.
Just magic Yakuza.
Yeah, Magic Yakuza, Makuza.
No, MACUSA is the Magical Congress of the United States of America.
That just happens to exactly sound like Yakuza and tends to be like evil.
I liked MACUSA, but I'm disappointed that J.K. Rowling let out so much background material on Pottermore and stuff before the film came out, and then didn't use any of it in the actual film.
I just got a
It's
bit-
boring. It's boring background information. It's just
Yeah, but
magic put in front
that's
of
the thing,
every
yeah, but-
fucking word that's normal.
Well, yeah.
I just got
Ministry of Magic.
Magizoologist.
The Ministry of Magic comes after.
Yeah, but what was the American one called? The magic?
No Madge.
No. Their like logo that had magic in it with the eagle. What was that like association called?
What, MACUSA?
Magical.
Was that?
Yeah, you mean like, yeah.
Oh, that was the Makusa.
Magical Congress of the United States of America.
What was the troll called then? The goblin. What was their
Ron
group called?
Perlman. That was his
Yeah,
name.
but didn't they
How
have
do
a
you
group
remember
name?
the names? I didn't remember them.
Ron Perlman's the actor's name.
I thought you said that was CGI.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
but it was
CGI, but
an
it was still
actor-
played by
Motion
an
capture
actor
as well.
So the voice was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he wasn't actually there. He was just.
Well,
CGI,
mocap as well, because
like,
the face sort of
post-production.
looked like him.
But like when they were filming it, they were just talking to him.
The same way like Smeagol.
Kind of.
Yeah, or Avatar.
But nowhere near as good.
You know, like they wear a big green suit with
With the
blobs
balls on it. You know, from
Oh, I see.
visual
So someone
effects.
was actually there. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'd say is don't go into it expecting a Potter film, because that's where I know a lot of people have been disappointed.
No, you
by
should.
it.
No.
No,
Of course you should.
completely
It was
different.
as pottery
Yeah,
as
but
it gets.
it's such a different feel. You're not in one big place. You're sprawled across New York City. Even though it's set in the 20s, it's a far more modern setting than Hogwarts.
There's like two stories going on at once in the film. Like one's really dark and like surprisingly like terrifying.
Scary.
Yeah, the other's like really light and breezy, and I don't think they mix together very
Yeah,
well.
they
at all.
come crashing together at the end.
Definitely is a Potter film, though, isn't it? It opens with.
No.
Just because it has the theme in it doesn't mean
It's not a Potter film.
That's
Not
why
just the
I know a
theme.
lot of people are disappointed, because they went in there going, "Oh, it's going to be so Harry Potter," and it just wasn't. It
But
was.
isn't the point of it that it's separated from
Yeah,
Harry
and,
Potter?
that's the point.
that's what I'm saying. People need to go in with their mind.
What would you have added
What I've added?
to make it more pottery?
I would have taken
Harry
out-
Potter just in the background,
Yeah, they should
walking
have
along.
had a cameo. Danny Rand
No,
should have
no,
cameo.
I know.
Why would it have made
yeah,
sense?
but not realise it. He'd just be an actual background figure.
no.
How would that make it
would've
any
been
more
awful?
awful?
No.
But you don't recognise him. He should have been like in prosthetics.
No,
or
I think
something.
they needed to steer. I didn't think they needed to steer
Wait,
it
what?
into Harry Potter anymore. I think they needed to make it very clear that it was a
Yeah,
different.
no, that's what I didn't say Harry Potter. I
So
said
you
Danny
wanted it more
Radcliffe.
pottery, but
No, I didn't say that I disagreed with that. I said people went into it expecting it to be very pottery and were disappointed when it wasn't.
I wanted the obscurious black smog thing, the thing from Green Lantern, to be explained more.
Oh, yeah.
it looks so cool.
It-
though. And you
There were
guys
a bit-
disagree, right?
The bits in the subway looked cool, but that was it.
The
When it's like
concept
ripping up the
needs to be
ground, running,
developed.
going
It was
towards
almost
the
like it
people.
was two separate films that were just pushed into one in order to set up sequels.
No, because it made sense. It was like he let out the beast, which kind of allowed them to prosecute him for.
I'm assuming by the time this comes up, a lot of people have seen it. I think a different story if like it was just the Beast and Graves was using those to try and out wizardry. So like when they got taken into custody, Graves released like the Nundu and some of the other dangerous beasts into the city. That would have been a good way for Graves to be brought naturally into the Beast story. But the Obscurus and stuff just didn't really work with the Beast story. It was one or the other really for me.
I agree.
I've also just realised that Ellen is listening to this podcast, and she is yet to see Fantastic Beasts.
We are so
We're so sorry, Ellen.
So sorry.
Oh
I'm
my god, we're so
so
sorry, Ellen.
Just-
Nicola dies.
Oh, come on.
Ellen,
No.
I'll buy you a ticket. Yeah, no, but no news. I rewatched all of BoJack Horseman recently.
BoJack Horseman is one of the greatest shows ever.
That makes you cry.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And Jack
I've never
cried.
seen
I
it.
cried today watching it.
It's not cry worthy.
The first episode you showed me, I didn't like it.
It gets a lot better. There's one episode where it kind of in the middle of season 1, and that was a critical turning point of it.
It becomes this like. Have you seen Extras? Mm-hmm. You know how it's the perfect mix of funny and sad.
Yeah.
It's like it becomes that.
I think Extras pushes the sad more.
Towards the end, it does. Yeah.
BoJack is like it has the line perfect.
Oh come on, like BoJack, where he's like.
No, but
How far are you through at the moment?
like season 3 now.
Have you not got to the end of season
End
3?
of season 3.
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
You've got a journey ahead of you.
Yeah. Push a button. that kills 1 million people.
Shit, undo.
Or
Wait, what happens if we do the button? Does it just 1 million people die?
no, and you get a lot of money.
Okay.
All right. Well, how
Do
much
it.
money are we talking?
Infinite money.
That's not. That, come
No,
on.
you can never run
Not
out. You can
infinite.
literally buy whatever you want and you never
For the
run
next
out.
20 generations, you won't have to worry about money in your family line.
Okay,
They kill
I
1
see.
million people. There won't be anyone you know.
But if this 20 generations do like,
1 million people.
How did we die?
Overpopulation is a problem.
They just disappear.
it is a problem. Like,
It is.
we need to kill some people.
That's what I was saying. I wrote about that in my essay.
Yeah, but if we
Like, that
kill
seems
people,
savage.
all the stuff they use, like cars, houses, jobs, are still going to be there. So,
Yeah, but it's gonna. Less food is gonna be used. Yeah, less oil is gonna be used. The ozone layer is gonna be destroyed less.
Guys, I think we need to come up with funnier topics, you know? It's
were the
just a
one who
very
came up with
serious.
this
Yeah,
topic.
but I fucked it.
Did you ever see the Channel
That's-
4 series Utopia?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, that was really good. It brought up like the great argument that like a percentage of the population needs to be cold.
what was your
Can
other
we make it the
option?
Trump supporters?
What?
You can
Yeah.
kill
A
million
million
Haven't
people
really
to
thought
get
of
infinity money.
or
Kill yourself.
Kill no one, but be in debt your whole life.
I feel like
I'm
that's
doing
my
that.
life already.
Yeah, we're doing that as university
We're uni
students
students,
anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, social commentary.
Oh!
Was it really social commentary?
I don't know.
At any point during that?
Well, we.
See, I think we need someone that's completely blistered in this podcast. Just one person
we
that's
all-
absolutely fucking
It's because we
drunk.
were at the pub
Yeah.
and then we all sobered up. in
No,
the
but
effort
if
to,
we just
like,
have one
set up.
person, right, in the podcast that's completely gone, they'll come up, they'll bring the subjects that
Right, yeah,
people want.
Ellen, go get wasted and come back.
Where's she going?
Go get wasted.
Jack, shall you tell the story about the horrific-looking greenish scar on your hand?
It looks disgusting.
I feel like we can just imagine the fun stories that Kayleigh imagined it.
photos to follow.
Basically, me and another Teabird, fellow Teabird, Ellie, decided we needed a bonding experience, and we had
Bonded a cigarette to your hand.
We had partaken in alcohol, and decided, at James's suggestion, apparently, can't really remember, we decided a good one was to be put out cigarettes on each other's hands.
Was it just to exclude James from joining in the
Yeah,
bond?
it was James's suggestion, and then we didn't let him do it with us. So,
Wow.
So he's a dictator.
Oh, you guys got him good.
yeah, we got...
Yeah, you didn't let him join in that wicked ritual.
Well,
That's
then we...
scarification.
Yeah, then
Oh,
we
that
did it,
was
and
it.
James turned around and said, "Oh, guys, you Smileys next," and we didn't do that.
All right. If you had a superpower,
Oh, yeah.
what superpower would you have, Holly?
Well, I'd be invisible because I have a really good idea for a film, so I want to be
fuck's sake.
relatable.
Oh, have you heard this film idea?
No, what?
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's so good!
What is this film idea?
Basically, guys, this is copyright, so if you want this idea, talk to me first.
Yeah, Holly's,
Not how copyright
Holly's
works, is it?
email is big pussy muncher
I can't believe you said that.
6969 at Yahoo.
That's my PA.
Oh,
She'll forward it on to...
Yeah, Claude.
At gmail.com.
Claude at gmail.com.
That's
Anyway,
also
carry on with
me.
your brilliant idea.
Okay, so it's basically an advert for... No, it's not. Anyway, so basically,
Wow.
it's the next Marvel film, and the villain is an invisible man.
She didn't tell me it was a Marvel film.
Oh, she mentioned it to me.
Yeah, I thought it was just like an independent
I
superhero
mentioned
film.
it to Jack at the same time you were next to me, so I did. So anyway, it's the next Marvel film.
So is it like the Silver Man where he goes invisible?
Don't know how to see that.
The Silver Man! The Silver Man!
No, you know the fantastic.
Oh my Silver Surfer.
Yeah, the
It
Silver.
doesn't go invisible
He
ever.
does go invisible.
It's like the Invisible Woman.
Side note, Kayleigh said the other day her favourite Harry Potter was Harry Potter and the Secret Chamber. So
Oh, wait, I can follow up. American Beauty. Oh, is that the one with the horse?
No, wait, carry on with your invisible man.
I enjoyed it, Holly.
this film pitch.
So yeah.
Right, we're movie executives and you've
Yeah.
got pictures of the film.
Shit.
Hello, hi.
be your hype man.
We're big boy movie executives.
There's great
and
things
Why
about
have
this.
you
Harry.
interrupted our busy schedule to come in and talk? Tell us about this.
I was too busy sexually harassing my secretary.
You're part of the fucking business people.
No, you're Holly's.
I'm
Kayleigh.
right, man.
be
I
honest.
just
Well, I don't respect
No,
you
this is
or
our
Val
office.
best.
Who's this person you've come in with?
I don't know. I thought she was with you.
She keeps saying she's your hype man. Anyway,
Hitman.
I'm Ron Howard.
My favourite. Alright.
are you trying to whisper so the mic doesn't pick you up?
Hello,
Anyway, Karen.
I'm Ron Howard from Arrested Development and Happy Days and Films. Tell me your film idea.
Tell us your film.
So, it's Rough Draft.
I hate it.
Shut up, George. Let the woman speak.
Oh, well, your hype
get out.
voice convinced me.
Basically, this is actually going to be such an anticlimax, but I'm still confident.
It's good, confidence.
Come on, Ollie, bring it home.
It's anti-climax.
Guys, let's let
Don't clap,
the stranger
don't clap.
talk.
Don't clap.
Go on.
Okay, so, the villain is invisible,
Yeah.
and the hero is like, gotta save the city. Basically, the invisible man has realised that if he drives a car, no one can realise there's anyone in it. So it's like, oh shit. You know, run someone over, but there's no one in the car. So, basically, the hero's trying to work it out, and then like twopless.
Why is he topless?
Plot twist.
Oh.
The car is actually from the future, and it's one of those cars that is
Actually, a time machine?
no wait, what's it called?
Self-driving car.
It's a self-driving car, so there is no villain, but it's just the technology is fucked.
So this superhero's chasing this
Alright,
villain
it's
through
not
that whole
self-
film,
okay,
and then
it's-
right at the end he goes, "Oh God, it was just a self-driving car killing
Yeah,
people."
basically.
Why is it a villain if it's like...
Just because everyone assumes it's the next villain that's an invisible man, but I've rechanged it. It's not a film. It's the next episode of Black Mirror.
Wait, no, right, so you've just pitched...
You've also just ruined Black Mirror.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, people would go, "Well, they fucked it."
You've just pitched, right, a car that's just driving along a road and a superhero tries to fight it, but then realise it's just driving itself.
Yeah, because the media's built up there's this new villain in town is an invisible man. They're trying to find the problem that they have no idea about.
You can't lie, it's a pretty good idea.
But what's the catalyst for them thinking it's a villain?
See, when you tell
Because
it...
they'll be like, oh shit, we've got a hero and there's no villain, but shit is happening, let's just associate it with a villain.
Here's what I think she's trying to say, right? There's this self-driving car that's been placed into the city by who knows who, yeah? Maybe from the future.
Nick, yeah.
Okay, yeah?
The one with the eye
and
patch.
Something's gone wrong and it's mounted the curb and it's killed some old women, yeah?
Okay, right.
And it's gone back and people are thinking like, oh fuck, that car's going around killing people. But there's been a few pictures of this car, yeah? There's no one driving it. Media thinks, right, invisible man driving around killing people.
Surely
Question.
the first place media would go would be Ghost and Haunted Car.
No, because there's a hero, so you obviously need
They've
a villain.
dealt with supervillains before.
But, so... Right, okay, Kayleigh?
Why is there only one of these cars?
See, when
No,
you
there's a lot of them.
when you
But
told
then
it to
why
me,
is it a problem?
when you told it to me, you made it sound like the villain was invisible and then he escaped the car and the superhero was chasing him and then he was chasing this car being driven by itself all the way. Then got to it, it's like, oh, this isn't the villain. This is just a self-driving car.
That
That
could be
new
a-
Google car in San Francisco.
That could be
Yeah.
a spoof.
I thought it was a comedy show.
Robbie explained it so much better.
And
I would hire-
and as I explained it, I want out of this movie deal because I'm still a movie executive and I say no.
As Ron Howard would say, these aren't some happy days.
What?
I don't know, just leave it.
He says that.
I'll buy it for £1 million, just so I can burn the rights to it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, Kayleigh, superpower.
We always
Oh,
that's how we got started.
Question. My superpower.
To not be gluten-free.
Wait, so when you say to not be gluten-free, it contains gluten.
To be gluten.
That's already me.
So we've got invisibility and
no, I don't want to be gluten intolerant.
You want to be gluten intolerant.
Why would your superpower be something you already suffer?
You are already gluten intolerant. Why would your superpower be to be gluten intolerant?
Do you think we're pressuring you into picking the superpower that you already had?
I want to be a shapeshifter
Why?
so I can shapeshift into George and just be George.
That is so weird.
And then I can ruin your identity.
God,
Jesus.
You mean Manic Morris?
Yeah.
Bum smell poo.
Oh, can we not?
Visit him on YouTube.
I'm going to edit all
Just
of this
released
out.
a spicy new YouTube video.
A new meme where you...
A new meme as well, yeah.
All right, new argument.
Wait, you haven't gone
Shouldn't they
round.
pronounce maymays?
Wait,
Pretty sure I was
Robbie
getting onto
Rotten.
my super.
what would your superhero be?
To not be a fuckboy.
Oh,
Nah, that's
To
right.
be a real fuckboy.
I've got a rope
Those two
hat.
points
if you need
contradict
it.
each other. Anyway,
Yeah. And the original.
like invisibility, shapeshifting, is boring powers. Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
Magnetic.
Oh,
What benefits would that have?
he wouldn't be able to be in the podcast
Well,
for one.
that's Silverman.
Silverman.
What did you say?
Silverman.
Silverman, yeah.
Silverman.
Do you mean the Silver Surfer?
Are we still on about this?
No, right, let's move on. Right, Robbie, your superpower.
Come back to me because I'm contemplating between two.
I'd
Go.
want,
1, 2, 3, go.
No,
Shite
George,
that
go.
build
I'll
up.
come back.
I'd want to be like, see into the future, but only like 2 seconds into the future.
You mean like that thing from Fantastical Beasts?
Do you say fantastical beasts?
Fantastical Beasts.
The old Chinese.
Yeah, the Chinese
Oh yeah, like the
man.
monkey man.
That's racist. That's a demiguise.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
start
he was
again,
designed
cut
to be
that
an
out.
old
You
Chinese
mean
man.
the old
Sloth thing.
funky Yeti
He
thing?
just told you the name of the thing that you could have said.
Fun fact: a demiguise's fur is sometimes used to make invisibility cloaks.
Oh, the
Anyway,
one
so
that
like,
carried.
you're a piece of
No,
shit
not that
one.
idea stealer.
So like, I'm in a superhero anonymous.
But why would you
meeting.
only want to see 2 seconds in the future? Because that sucks.
Wait,
Because
let me
you won't be able to do
explain.
anything about it.
Guys, come on, stop
But with
tearing
that
down the
power,
walls.
you could make people think you could tell the future because I could tell you everything you were about to say, and
could-
then you'd be like, he does know.
I could repeat. I could like say what you're going to say as you're saying it. So like we could talk at the same.
How is that
is that
helpful?
helping?
Helpful.
Fuck it.
So you don't have the power now.
No,
but we
don't,
get
well,
the gist.
that's why we're picking it.
Jack,
Yeah,
what should
but-
be your power?
Mine would
You
be
seem to try and make that
remove
power exist
other
by-
people's powers. Not for myself, just get rid of them.
Horrible.
Spaghetti coming out of your fingers so then you just spray spaghetti in your mouth.
That is the most disgusting power ever.
That's
no
what-
point.
Imagine.
Biscotti even mentioned.
No, it's just so like it's like someone's feeling really good about themselves. So I just saved the day, and I just walk up and go, "Oh, Robbie, you just saved the day, did you? Good job. Their power's gone."
That's so mean.
Yeah, I'm a spiteful little bitch.
Also, you know cannibalism is when you eat other humans.
Yeah.
Is there something that... What's it called when you eat yourself?
Auto cannibalism.
So if you eat yourself through the spaghetti, that's that one.
Spaghetti.
Because that's what I was talking about, because you were like, oh, spaghetti hands, I can eat it myself all day long, but then that's auto-cannibalism.
Who mentioned the spaghetti in the first place?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and say 100% perfect homeostasis. You know, never get fatigue, never have to eat.
Such a bird.
So basically, you're a guy who eats their 5 a day.
No. I'm a
So
guy that
you're-
never does any fucking work, but is always exactly the
point.
So
same
you're
level.
Terry Crews.
No.
Terry Crews works a lot.
Yeah.
He's amazing and I love him. Who's Terry Crews?
Serious answer though. I
Terry
would.
Crews is the big black guy from like White Chicks and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No. And I need you. No.
Serious answer though. I would control water because that would.
You know the dad from Everybody Hates Chris.
100%.
Do you watch anything?
I would.
She just watches porn.
Kayleigh, what's your favourite film?
500 Days of Summer.
Congratulations, basic white girl. You've graduated
Wow.
white good college. White girl.
Get off Tumblr for fuck's
Fine.
sake.
The
George,
Dead
what's your
Poets
favourite film?
Society.
What?
The
Dead
Dead
Poets
Poets
Society.
Society.
That's okay.
That's a good film, what?
Kayleigh, you suggested a good film.
Says the girl that only owns a Cinderella story.
Quote with it.
What?
I can talk with the movie. I know it so well.
Does it talk back?
Yeah.
Stop watching me. Stop it.
Yeah, that's basically what it says. It's because I've watched it like non-stop since I was
Cinderella
in year
story.
5. Yeah.
It's a ritual.
Yeah, whenever we went to sleep.
What's the most watched movie of each of you?
Shaun of the Dead.
Serious?
You think?
Yeah, I can see that.
Either that, Jurassic Park, or Toy Story.
Which Toy Story?
First one.
The second one's my favourite.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but the first one came out first, and I used to watch it religiously when I was growing up.
First Toy Story came out before any of us were born.
Yeah, but like I had it on video as a baby.
I know it sounds like a joke, but Groundhog Day.
Serious?
No, I swear.
It's
I
a
know.
good. It's
I've
great.
seen it so many times.
I've never seen it.
Seriously.
Stop getting surprised at me.
Yeah,
It's
same.
seriously,
I haven't
it's,
either.
when you watch it loads of times and you realise how long he was actually in that Groundhog Day,
Yeah.
it's kind of brutal.
Yeah.
I just
I just
he
wanted
is.
to get him to get out of it.
hate. That's no translation thing, can it? It just went away.
I just wanted
him out.
I was going to say Bill Murray, but I thought it was too real and I yelled at.
No one hates Bill Murray.
I know.
No one can hate Bill Murray. It's impossible.
Jackie Chan is the least hated person in the world.
Bill Murray is.
Horrible.
Oh, no,
There's people that hate white people.
Why do people hate Bill Murray? He's amazing.
Chevy Chase.
What about...
Chevy Chase can go fuck himself.
What about people that dislike white people?
Can't remember what the film's called.
Oh, what, like me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do hate white people.
Foreign fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's not foreign, it's okay.
All right, you have to join a group.
A cult?
The KKK.
He did not say a cult.
I said group.
But that's
club.
basically a...
Right, go, ready?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Answer.
Well, you mean like a boy band group?
He's not finished explaining it.
Yeah,
Oh.
the two options were KKK or neo-Nazis, white supremacists. Just anything racist.
You see, with KKK, right, you go out at night in a sheet, but with neo-Nazis, you got to tat up. You know, you got income.
KKK, you get the title of Grand Wizard, which is awful, and they're an awful group. But wizard?
Well, they've got those.
It's the closest thing to being Harry Potter.
They've got those weird wizard hats, haven't they?
Yeah.
I really feel like this is an appropriate conversation.
We were watching Goblet of Fire, and you know when the Death Eaters all show up in their pointy hats?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, well, I don't know, I said they're like the KKK, and Kayleigh went, squad goals.
No, I didn't.
That's
Did
now
I?
online.
Yeah.
That's
When?
online information for people to know about Kayleigh now. Kayleigh Umfreville, that is.
The racist.
Yeah,
No,
Kayleigh
I don't
Umfreville.
agree with anything they say.
Let me get a little closer to reiterate that point. Kayleigh Umfreville.
This is not
The
okay.
Did she say this is not okay?
No, what?
I think I'd rather be a member of the KKK only because it's more morally justifiable for me to keep my hair. Because neo-Nazis tend to
Yeah, but have you
be
seen how
skinheads.
good Norton looks
How
with a skinhead?
narcissistic,
And also
George.
the life lesson he learns.
Do you know what? I've only watched American History X once.
That curb stomp is also pretty
That curb stomp is amazing.
Yeah.
Obviously not in terms of
Not for that guy.
yeah, but in terms of life and watching films, it's great.
It's brutal to watch.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen it?
What?
American History X.
This podcast has been an emotional roller coaster.
That
Laughing,
chicken's still here though.
sad,
Shut up.
bored, many things.
Many things. Oh, is there?
There's not a cat.
No, there
it's
isn't.
just that chicken making a weird
that
sound.
chicken's learned how to make cat sounds.
We're not having spin-offs from the chicken.
Would you rather have long ears or a tail?
A tail.
What do you mean long ears?
The
Tail.
ears
Like
hang
donkey
low.
rabbit
Do
ears.
they want
Are these
to
tails like
rotate?
vestigial tails, or are they ones like monkey tails that you can actually use them to pick shit up?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, those tail,
But
definitely.
also the ears give you super hearing.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear what people say about him behind my back.
The long ears are like long, like loopy, droopy ears, and everyone thinks they're really
Oh,
cool.
they'd get in my food.
No, they wouldn't, because you put them back.
I used to
Yeah,
have a
no,
dog
my
that we used to look after called Rolly, and you had to tie his ears. They were so long
No.
above his head before he ate or drank.
How do you tie your ears together?
You could tie
How
them.
do you
They were
tie
that
your hair
long.
back?
Is he like one of those hounds?
Yeah, he was
This one's like slobber.
he was a
It's
mix
like one of
between
those hounds.
a golden retriever and some other big dog,
Ugh.
and he had ears that droop down here. So
Like
you just
Clifford.
tie them a little bit at the top.
Cute.
It's pretty funny.
So, when will you come up with revelations that we have to, or aims we all have to complete it by the next time we come on a podcast?
Yeah, I've got one. Can I go first? Right. So, if we ask a question, everyone has to answer. Because we've done all the rounds, would you want to be a neo-Nazi or KKK, long ears or a tail? And 2 people have answered, and we just changed. That is my point.
I feel like that's not an aim for you to complete by the next podcast.
So next time you come and you go, well, guess what, guys and girls? I completed the challenge.
I answered every question aimed at me.
Anyway, my superpower.
What?
Yeah, what was your
Jesus
superpower?
Christ, I forgot about this.
Didn't I say it actually?
No, you didn't.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No, you
Thought I
did.
then said something. Yeah, I did say.
To
it.
be a perfect human.
Yeah, see, I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I listen.
My
I didn't even listen to myself here, so shit.
My aim for the next podcast is to have had a marathon of all the Pokemon films.
You don't want to do
I
that.
don't want to do that, but I've said it now. I'm going to have to do it.
The main ones.
What's
Can we Ollie Murs and wrap this up?
You got me wrapped up.
Can you cut that out, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we Ollie Murs and wrap this up? Can we Ollie Murs and wrap this up? It's really
just
bad.
beep it,
just-
just beep it.
Cut that out twice.
You know I'm not going to beep it out. I'm just going to make it extra louder.
yeah.
It's
Can you do that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, I did A-level physics. I'm not really sure.
Did you do
I mean-
you've never mentioned that before.
I've never mentioned it before.
Sound warping.
Basically, I feel like I should explain this. Last week we tried with all of the Teabirds to do a podcast. Well, was it last week or was it the
2
week
weeks
before?
ago.
2 weeks
2 weeks
ago.
ago.
Time flies.
And it was a nightmare. There were so many people talking at once that it was just incomprehensible. So we're kind of like, that's why we're splitting into groups and doing...
You've already said this.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't explain like why we're doing it. So yeah, can we please end on a funny note? So can somebody please introduce something funny?
Robbie, am I right?
Yeah, that guy is like just a fucking mess. No, but seriously, funny topics. Wow, it's really hard.
It's hard
to come up with something funny, you know? Clearly.
Cool.
Do you want to go stand up?
My superhero.
Yeah.
Super.
My superhero would be to be funny all the time.
But wouldn't
So
that
you
get
wanna
really
be me?
tiring?
Oh, I laugh.
All right,
Yeah.
if that's the case, funniness, go.
What's the deal with podcasts? Am I right?
High five.
What the fudge was that?
You know you can swear.
I don't want
We've got
to.
explicit rating. Come on, Katie, say it.
Katie's quite
Say the
young.
worst
We try not
word
to
you
force
can
her to
think
do
of.
things she's not comfortable with.
Say it in Polish.
Hey.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm going to boil some stuff.
You got bogus.
Boil
this?
good.
This is an inside joke with a Polish guy. We're not just horrible racists.
No, well,
Wait,
none of us are.
wait, what?
I just feel like we could be coming off as offensive with all that bogus.
Says the guy who
I need to be
dropped the
back.
KKK bomb.
I need to be back home.
I would.
And Nat's been messaging me.
All right, we'll
Wrap it up.
We'll wrap this up.
Until next time.
Pierce
Oh,
isn't
wait, being that
corrupt.
We need to like wrap it up properly.
Yeah, I can't just say stuff like that.
We can't just say, okay, goodbye, guys.
Guys, we appreciate it's been a little bit of a mess because we didn't really come with anything prepared or know what we're going to talk about at all. So it's been fairly.
Hey, look, this is just a tester, you know? See how well it goes without preparing anything.
Gonna see the chemistry, who works well with who. Kayleigh probably won't be invited back.
I understand that.
It's a pilot, pretty much a pilot.
The aired pilot, unlike the
Pilot's
other
pilot.
thing.
Next week there'll be different people, so that'll be the second pilot.
George is a recurring theme, though.
So does that mean
No,
there'll be a
not.
I
pilot
thought
for
you were.
every episode because we're all going to be different in different groups?
No, I feel like after 2 episodes there'll be enough of a mix that we'll know who works and who doesn't work.
And who's not getting invited back at all.
And who's, kicked out of the podcast.
Everyone here.
No one's kicking out of the podcast.
Stick with us. We'll get there.
We'll be fine.
Please listen.
And
Sounds so nice, Kayleigh.
thank you,
Thank you for listening.
Mom and Dad. Shout out to Chris.
Merci beaucoup.
Mercy buckets.
Chris Naughton.
Thank you.
Boy, he's
everyone.
bald. Just released a spicy new